Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome. Hello. Welcome, everybody. I'm trying something really, really new and different this time. What I want to ask you guys is, could you please invite any of your followers or friends that you have to this Periscope? Because I would like people to get more awareness about what I'm doing over here. And hopefully other people who would like to participate, or anybody who would like to be part of my new Artist Journey Periscope podcast, I would love to interview everybody here, because I would love to interview Mr. Ryan Ida Burrito, Edro Restrepo, that you guys know he does psychedelic artwork. There are so many awesome people that I would love to interview, and everyone to get to know each other, because we're always joining each other's Periscope, so hopefully that's going to make it interesting. So what am I doing over there? Like I said before, I'm a caricature artist. I also do stand-up comedy. I travel all around, and I'm working on a film next month, going to do cycling in Jeju, which is like the Hawaii of Korea. But first, I want to introduce to you guys a really, really special person that I met on the internet. And she just recently got Periscope, and she's also part of my newest sponsors that I have here for Periscope. And hopefully later on, I'm going to explain to you guys how you can get sponsors and how you can be a personal entrepreneur. Like, I'm an artist. I don't know nothing about it from before, but working really hard, really researching about business, even though I had no idea, then I'm able to slowly become independent, and hopefully I want to pay it forward to you guys. I really want you guys to have the opportunity to have not only fun with Periscope, but to be your own independent woman, or manly entrepreneur. How about that? Manly entrepreneur. So you can do something like that. That's always really fun. And Jennifer Blandon, I'm gonna introduce her, and what she is, or who she is rather, she's a person. She is the executive director of the executive director of the International Nerium. And what Nerium is, so many questions. So without further ado, guys, please show your favorite clapping emoticon, and let's introduce Jennifer Blandon. Yay!
Hi guys, hi everybody, I'm Jenn Blandon. I'm actually coming from you guys live. I'm in Denver, Colorado right now.
Denver, Colorado. Powerful Denver, Colorado. If anyone here is from Denver, Colorado, that would be great. Thank you so much for the clapping. Blah, 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 blah. Powerful word scores. Joy filling me. Ellie, the K-pop for Debbie. So, Denver, fun times. Yes, definitely fun times in Denver, Colorado. So, like I mentioned before, we met. She reached out to me via LinkedIn, and she had a really interesting message in terms of working together. And I decided, hey, you know what? It doesn't hurt to take a chance. Let's take a chance and an opportunity to get to know each other. And you never know. You can always get an opportunity if you just try something new. So, Jennifer, can you please explain who you are and what do you do?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you again. Thanks so much, Wilfred, for having me. Yes, we met a couple weeks ago, actually, via LinkedIn. We were able to connect with each other. And what I do, I work from home. I have 2 children. I have a 17-year-old daughter and a 15-year-old son. And my husband works for the schools. He's actually a principal of a high school here in the Denver, Colorado area. So I used to work for a bank. I used to work in the corporate world, and I took some time off to raise the kids. And about 2 years ago, I thought I might have to go back to work because college is in my future for my children. And a girlfriend of mine had introduced me to a brand new company, something that was breaking every record in the United States. And our company is Nerium International. And what we're in the skincare, in the beauty industry. And I jumped in. I wanted to hear about it. I wanted to learn how I could make money from home, how I did not have to, do a traditional job. I did not have to do a 9-to-5. I could do things, via my social media, via the internet, via my connections through Facebook, through LinkedIn, exactly things like this with Wilfred through Periscope. And it was such an amazing time because our company is going international. We literally just launched this week in Korea We have, like I said, we're almost, woohoo, Korea! We're almost 4 years old in the United States, and we have launched in Canada last year, so we're about a year now in Canada, and we have been in Mexico since last October.
Awesome.
So amazing, amazing records. We actually are the fastest growing company right now in history. We have broken every single record. We beat Google. We beat Microsoft.
Wow,
Apple
you beat
Computer.
Google and Microsoft?
We did. Yep. We are on track right now to do $1 billion.
Oh, sorry guys, bit delay over here. But
Because Google did it in 5 years. So we are on track to do it in 4 years. So yes.
Wow.
So we're an exciting company, and I'm excited to tell you guys more about it.
Okay, so wow, so everyone's wondering right now, what is Nerium? What is this? How did they beat Bill Gates? How did they beat Google, aka Skynet, of our real reality generation? And if Nerium is able to beat the Terminators and able to beat Bill Gates, that is some really interesting things. So obviously you can tell why I'm interested in doing this, because you guys know I like to take chances and opportunities. So Nerium is just opened up in Korea, and I want you to, Jennifer, if you could please explain what is Nerium about and what is the origins? How did Nerium start?
Absolutely. Okay, so we are an accidental discovery, and most people, they know that these accidental discoveries do exist. We've got some great examples, just to give you, like Viagra. Obviously, yes, Viagra. Viagra is actually not what it's being used for now. It's actually a high blood pressure medication. But because of its side effects, it's a $1 billion company. Also, Latisse. Latisse is the rapid eyelash growth. So Latisse is actually a glaucoma medication.
Oh, wow.
So again, these are just great, two great examples of something in just the last few years that we all are aware of. Nerium was actually, it was developed and used for medicinal purposes at a cancer, hospital, MD Anderson in Texas. They were trying to find, different cures for skin cancer, for melanomas, things like that. And unfortunately, through the trials and the testing, it did not cure the cancer, but what they found was the massive improvement rate on the skin after just 30 short days. So they knew they were onto something, and it was quite phenomenal. So that's kind of how we were born.
Perfect. Wow. Awesome. That sounds amazing. So it's all accidental. Sorry for one sec. So someone's asking, Wilfred, would you tell us what program you're using for this interview? I would happily explain how I'm doing this. Basically what I'm doing is I'm using Skype here, and I have a program here called OBS. So it's just a really brief explanation, but I would love to explain later on at the next Periscope. So just please remind me, and I will definitely let you guys know. But hopefully I set it up so you can see where I am. This is me. That's me. This is Jennifer. Yay, Jennifer over here. Powerful Jennifer. So, sounds interesting. That sounds pretty awesome. Like how it's always cool to hear how some of the most interesting accidents happen to change the world for the better. It's a huge paradigm shift. I heard that was the exact same thing that happened with dynamite. The same thing that happened with penicillin. From creating medicine from mold and stuff like that, and from Nerium. So, what makes Nerium so much different from other, skincare products? Like, why would anyone be interested, or why would they care about something like that?
That's a great question. First of all, it's probably the number one reason is we are so simple. It's one product that you put on your face before you go to sleep at night. Mm-hmm. So we have a product that addresses 7 different signs of aging. So, for instance, fine lines, deep lines, emerging lines, pore size, discoloration, and loose and saggy skin. So especially for, the neck area right around here, it's just phenomenal with the results. So what we have is so much different than anything else, because in one product, we have something, again, that addresses 7 different things, but also the price is amazingly low, so that's phenomenal. But our results, if you were to take us and put us against some like Lancome, Estee Lauder, different, major companies, they have a 2 to 5% improvement rate for your skin. Mm-hmm. What we have after doing 30-day testing and all these trials over several years, we have between 30 and 67% improvement rate. So we blow everybody else out of the water. It's not even in the same running. So
what is that percentage again? Sorry to interrupt. What is the percentage rate that's so much different?
Between 30 and 67%.
Wow.
improvement rate.
So,
Yeah.
for example, if you're using it within 30 days, how soon would you see the difference when you're applying Nerium products like that?
Sure, sorry. You would see the improvement rate in 30 days. So we did our clinical trials. So all of our clinical trials were done in 30-day increments. So when we say we have 30 to 67% improvement, those are in those first 30 days.
Okay, so with those first 30 days, like you're having these really significant improvements, and it changes like 7 different types of wrinkles, or things that you're mentioning about. That's part of the aging process. But what is like the ingredients or something that really makes it special for Nerium, and how does that differentiate with everything else with other products?
Absolutely. So what our product is actually, it's all organic and it's from a plant. So we have, our products are all plant-based, and the main ingredient that we have is actually, we have a patent from the U.S. government, and we also have a global patent. So that way we have global exclusive rights. So our main ingredient, our active ingredient, can never be knocked off. So for instance, you would never find our exact product in a Costco or in like a CVS pharmacy or a major department store. You would never find us ever, because the only place that you can get Nerium is through somebody like myself, through somebody like Wilfred. That's it. You have to get them through like an authorized, brand partner through the company. So we have 100% job security. So it's just fabulous. We have the patented, global exclusive rights.
Okay, so this sounds really interesting. So in terms of skincare products, for people who don't know, or maybe some of you actually do know, but skincare products is actually getting really, really popular with people in Korea, especially for men. Like already it's a huge, huge industry for women in Korea, and that's why Koreans look so young and beautiful, like Misong. And basically a lot of guys have been using it a lot as well. So I'm just kind of curious, for people who actually use skincare products, do they need to apply that with the Nerium, or do they just use Nerium, or like is there any effects that they would have if they combine it? Because I know like the morning ritual or the nightly ritual is really important for a lot of women. So
yeah, no, that's a great question. So I'll tell you right now, men absolutely love this product because of the simplicity of it.
Very nice.
Because it's not a step system. There's so many companies out there, and they have really, really great products, but they're a six-step system, and it's also very expensive. Where with Nerium, it's one bottle, so the men love it. And actually, about a little less than half of our customers are men, because you just literally, you put 4 pumps in your hand, rub it all over your face, down your neck, and you go to sleep. That's
Perfect.
it. Because the magic happens while you're sleeping. So you don't need to use anything else besides the Nerium. In fact, here in Colorado, it's very, very dry. So we do have some people, depending on your climate, that find that, maybe they need another moisturizer on top just because of the dry air. But no, you really don't need anything besides just the Nerium night cream. And then when you wake up in the morning, you just do your normal routine. You jump in the shower, wash your face, get going. And then we do have a day cream that we came out with about 1.5 years ago. That's fabulous, that complements the night cream. And in fact, it boosts the improvement rate on your skin by about another 22%. So we do recommend that you use the 2 products hand in hand. But it's just a moisturizer. It's fabulous. It has hyaluronic acid in it, so it actually attracts itself about 5,000% worth its weight in water. So it's the same.
Wow.
It's the same kind of natural chemical that you find in your eyes or in your joints, in your elbows or your knees. It's just like that lubricant. So that's also in our day cream. So it's just a fabulous moisturizer during the day. But women still love their cleansers. They still love their toners. They still love stuff that they can put their makeup on. So absolutely, you can still stay with your same makeup, regimen, things like that. This is just for nighttime, and it replaces, maybe 5 to 7 different creams, and literally things that aren't even working. You've got stuff in your drawers, they don't work. And ours is proven clinically. We have the science behind it. We have the U.S. patent, global exclusive rights. Our stuff is phenomenal.
Yes, for awesome. Debbie mentioned what is the name of the site. Thank you, MS. Also, if you can also check out my site over here, artistjourney.org. If you go into the Periscope part over here, there's this one section for my Periscope sponsors, and this is Nerium. So if you actually click here, you will actually get transported to Nerium. And this is my personal Nerium site where you can actually find out more information. But personally, I find it more interesting, just as interesting, to talk directly to Jennifer, since she's such an expert on this stuff. So I will be explaining a little bit more about this and where you can find it. But I have a few questions before we finish. So, like we said before, this obviously, I think a lot of women are really interested in this type of product, and now men are becoming much more interested in it as well. But in terms of like a skin healthcare product, what is interesting for me as well is, well, like you mentioned before, like guys only like to use like a one-time product things, like one product, just put it on my face, that's it, I'm ready to go to sleep. Like guys only brush their teeth once in a day, most likely. Sometimes they'll wear the same pair of jeans for a whole week. So if you just put on your face, 70-60%, less wrinkles, that's awesome. But there's a lot of guys, or just not even guys, just people who want to be independent. There's a lot of people who want to be an entrepreneur. They want to have more freedom with their life, and kind of do something like what we're doing right now, is we're using social media platforms like Periscope and all that stuff, and they can kind of promote this stuff. So on an entrepreneur perspective, how can they benefit from this?
Absolutely. You can benefit this because literally when I joined Nerium myself, I looked at this as a part-time way to earn extra money. I was looking to make between $500 maybe to $1,000 a month extra to supplement for my kids, to pay their sports, to pay their, tuitions, things like that. But what I found was very quickly it turned into a lot more than that, because everybody is looking for something to do on the side that works. And naturally we share things and we share products, just like Wilfred, you're sharing the Periscope, you're sharing, everything that you learned, you're sharing naturally through this application. That's exactly what we're doing with Nerium. The whole company is based on sharing the product. So we like to share it, let your neighbors, your friends, coworkers try a bottle. If they like it, then they can sign up as a customer with you. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's never any worry about trying the product. You can empty it. If you don't like it, you send it back. But what we found was so many people that love the product, they're also interested in making some extra money. So that's when the entrepreneurial spirit kicks in. They realize, this is pretty easy. I can share this, and this is such a ground floor opportunity with Nerium, because we literally have not even scratched the scratch. We have done phenomenally in the United States. We just went to Canada, just went to Mexico this year, and now this week we went to Korea. So literally it's going to be it's globally going to be the best company. We've already broken every record. But literally, this is something that's very simple to do. You can do it from home. It is low cost. I mean, you can get in for less than a couple $100. And with that money, you actually get your own product. So when you get your product, you can sell those bottles, you can share them, you can do whatever you'd like to build your business with them. And you have a website, just like you were just showing a minute ago. Everybody has a website just like that you can run from your iPhone, from your iPad, from your laptop, anywhere in the world. You could be on vacation with your family. You could be on a beach, and you could be running your business. So that's what, drew me to this. The residual income, if you take any person like, a Donald Trump or a Bill Gates or, like Virgin Atlantic, anybody like the founder, if you take any of them and you ask them, what would you do if your business fell through tomorrow? They all say, find a great relationship marketing company and get to work. Because that's really where the residual income is. Just like John Paul Getty said, he'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of his own. Because you start to build a team, and as your team starts to grow, especially internationally, that's when you start to see, the residual income coming in, and you literally, we like to call it making money while you sleep. So it's phenomenal because I'm sharing a product with everybody. I'm excited about it because it works. This is a product that has changed people's lives.
That's amazing. I just want to let you know, someone asked a question over here. They said, do people need to use different products from Nerium in order if they have different skin types?
No. That's a great question. Absolutely. No, this product was tested for several years on all different types of skin. Literally, it was men, women, all ethnicities, all age groups. In fact, I've got, we can't say that it helps with acne or rosacea, but it's a side effect that helps clear up. The main ingredient with Nerium is an extractant, so it's pulling, the bad stuff out of your skin, and it's shrinking the pore size.
Oh,
so
wow.
you're over time, over 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, what you're doing is your skin is just getting better and better and better, and it's phenomenal.
Wow, that sounds great. So hopefully that answers your question. Whoever asked, I'm really sorry, I forgot who the person's name was, but that sounds great. I mean, it's literally breaking borders of gender and race, and it's literally a product for every single person. Doesn't matter who you are. That's amazing. Yep. I think that not only that, the thing that you also mentioned, that it's actually a 30-day guarantee, because most of the sponsors I usually invest in, they usually have something like that where they say, hey, listen, try out our products for 30 days. If you don't like it, that's fine. You get a money back guarantee and stuff. And I love that kind of confidence, because it kind of lets people know that you really do believe in your product and you don't want to cheat anyone else out of it.
Absolutely. We stand by everything 100%. In fact, our retention rate for customers is absolutely phenomenal, because we do have our bottles are designed to last for 1 month. Mm-hmm. And so right when your bottle is to run out, then you do get the replenishment bottle in the mail, which is great, because you don't even have to think anymore, because the last thing you want to do is be on vacation or be without it. Mm-hmm. and have it run out and then, be out of luck, because your skin feels so good when you use this. It's like an overall treatment. It kind of feels like a tightening mask. It kind of, tightens and tones your skin as you sleep. So you really do get addicted to the fabulous feeling. Mm-hmm. So that's what I loved about it, is that, it comes every single month, and it's so high tech that whether or not you're a customer or a brand partner, you have your own website. So you have a dedicated website that you can control. Mm-hmm. So let's say you're out of town. Let's say you and your family are going to be gone for a couple weeks. Mm-hmm. and you're not home. You can change the date of your shipment on that bottle so that it doesn't come while you're gone. I mean, it's 2015. Everything is thought of. It's not something that, nothing will fall through the cracks with this.
Awesome. So in terms of, being a brand partner and stuff, how can they do that? And also, what are like the benefits of being a partner? Like, what kind of financial successes can they hopefully achieve doing that?
Absolutely. To be a brand partner, literally they just would go to your website, the one that you have linked to your Periscope account.
Yep.
So they could go there, and right there they can go through, they could read about everything. They could read about the products. They could read about the science behind it. They can have the ingredient list. Mm-hmm. And then they can break down and see exactly how it works to be a brand partner. And to be a brand partner, that's the difference between being a customer and being somebody that gets paid to share the product. Mm. Because when you are a brand partner, you get the benefit of getting free product, free inventory, and then you make commission off of every single time that you sell the product. And then as your team starts to grow and as you build a team, you start to make commission and a percentage off of what your team does. So the larger your team, the larger the commission. So it just keeps going and going. And then we've got fabulous bonuses here in the States, in Canada, Mexico, and in Korea that are pretty ground floor. Where in Korea it's a $12,500 cash bonus.
What? $12,500?
Yep, and it's pretty low level actually. It's about the third rank in the company. So for instance, when you start out with the company, when you become a brand partner, we want you to find 3 people that also want to do the business with you. So you find your 3 people, then we turn around and we help those 3 people find their 3 people, and as that goes, you just earn the $12,500 bonus. So it's literally that easy. In Canada and the United States, it comes with a Lexus car bonus, and in Mexico, it comes with an Audi car bonus.
So you actually get a car.
Yeah.
That's like Oprah. That's awesome.
And I do have a car, which my husband is very thankful for, and now my teenage daughter has another car to drive. So it really helped our family out. Okay. But it also comes with several $1,000s a month that you earn, either on the side or if you're doing this full time, mm-hmm. then, you earn, that's your income. So, And as you get higher up with the company, the money gets bigger and bigger. So the biggest thing for our company right now, the sixth rank in our company, is a national marketing director. And with national marketing director comes a $50,000 cash bonus and a six-figure income. So once you reach that, you are making over $100,000 a year, and you just got a $50,000 cash bonus, as well as all the other bonuses that came along the way.
Awesome. Okay, I have a quick question. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are thinking this, like, this sounds kind of like a pyramid scheme, because that's something I'm always very, very suspicious about. Something I'm very wary of. But can you let them know what is the difference between what Nerium is doing and how it is not a pyramid scheme at all?
Absolutely, yes. Well, first of all, 100% pyramid schemes are illegal. So usually, and there's been some very bad companies that have given the whole industry a terrible name. So 100%, I was the same person that asked the same questions also. But the difference is we actually have a product with a customer base that would sustain the business without brand partners. Because we have a product that we're selling to the public that I will earn a commission, I will earn incentives and bonuses on just by selling the product. So the difference would be if you had like a pyramid scheme, say it would be between you and me, Wilfred. If this was a pyramid scheme, let's say you would have to buy maybe $1,000 worth of inventory so that I would get paid. And then you are now stuck with that inventory and you don't necessarily have anyone to sell that to. That's, it's like being called garage qualified.
Wow.
So your garage is full of Nerium inventory and there's not really any customer. So that's not the case at all. With Nerium, we have a customer base that is completely, it's legitimate. It sustains our business anyway. We get paid commissions on it. We have residual income on it. We have bonuses just based on our customers. And in fact, I never carry any inventory. Everything is done through our website. So it's so easy. That's what makes it also so easy to go global, is that, for instance, in Canada, we have a distribution center in Canada. In Mexico, we have a distribution center in Mexico that uses DHL for shipping. And in Korea, we have a dedicated distribution center also. So, you don't have to carry any inventory. They can go to your website, they can order the product, and have that product delivered to them in 2 to 3 days.
Awesome. Oh, that's really, really great to hear. So I hope that really clarifies a lot for a lot of people who are just wondering that, if this is a pyramid scheme or not. Because like she mentioned before, that it's highly illegal, and it would not be actually it would not be able to break all these records, like to be Bill Gates or to be Google in terms of making the most profit within just a less amount of time. Someone else asked over here, I think it was Abby, aka Dabby, and she said, is it in the UK or when will it be available in the UK?
That's a great question. It's not in the UK yet, but please hold tight because it is coming. I know that, Asia was a big market for us because Asia does make up 42% of the anti-aging market. So that was a huge, huge breakthrough. And of course, we wanted to launch with Korea first. And then I do know that Europe is next. I mean, Europe is seriously on the heels of Asia. So please hold tight because I'm actually, my grandfather was born in England. So I have a lot of family that live in London. I have friends and family that live in right outside of Paris. So we definitely need to get there fast because I have so many friends on Facebook that are constantly asking me the exact same thing. So yes, hold tight, it's coming.
But nonetheless, even if someone was in the UK or Europe, they can still promote it via internet, and they can always find international customers because that's a great thing about it. Because once you become a partner, you can sign up on where my website is. You can be a partner. And not only that, you can utilize Periscope. You can utilize whatever social media site that you are really comfortable with, and you don't have to feel like you're being stuck. And what I really enjoy about your story, personally, as a person, is that you're just like an everyday person. You're like a mom with kids. You have responsibilities like everyone else. You have a husband that takes care of your family as well. But you decided to take a chance. You take a risk, and you are doing really great. And you're having this opportunity to let other people know who are in the same situation, because there's so many people who always feel like they can't do all these things because of location, because of the time, because of their age, or because of so many responsibilities, not for themselves but for family and beyond. But if anything, if you take a really, really important opportunity, you can always find chances to help you succeed or have a really what I usually enjoy the most, having a much more independent and freedom type of lifestyle.
Absolutely. And you never know who you're going to meet, too. Because, for instance, you and I never would have met if it wasn't for a great connection through the internet. So that's the other thing. You know, we can now meet people and we can grow our business internationally as we start to open these countries and as we, you know, make it so that we can start to sell in these countries. We will already have the friendships made, and we'll already have, you know, the connections that, you know, stay-at-home moms or people that just want to do this on the side in the beginning. That's okay. That's how I started. I only wanted to do this on the side. I really started wanting to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. That's what I needed to do for my family. But it quickly changed because I started sharing this with my friends, with my connections, you know, through old people that I went to college with, people that I used to work with. It just kept going and going and going. That's the thing. You never know who the next connection you make and where that connection will lead you. Right. So literally it's turned into something that's so much more than I ever could have imagined. And, you know, it starts off absolutely being part-time. This is something that anybody can do. Any single person can do this if you can give it maybe an hour a day or several hours on maybe on the weekend if you're too busy during the week. You fit it in however you want to fit it in. It's all about sharing a wonderful breakthrough product, and it's about sharing the opportunity. That's really what this is about, and then you get paid for it.
Awesome. And I think Debbie also mentioned, though, she says even though she's in the UK, she can still order it through, for example, me, right? Like, it's still easy to do that. Is it?
She won't be able to get the product in the UK yet, but she'll be able to stay, she can stay connected with you so that the minute it becomes available and we can ship to the UK, then yeah, she can get that through you.
Okay, so possible. So if anything, think about.
We're a few months out.
Yeah, so a few months out. So if anything, you can think about investing for the future. We're all basically getting, you know, aware of what Nerium is, and you'd be surprised. I had so many people telling me about Nerium before while I was doing Periscope, and it seems like it's going to be a really interesting thing. And also, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for this really, really informative. And thank you for being the first person on my podcast. Yay! Periscope Podcast. Blah, 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 blah. What did you miss? You can always check the replay. This is the first for me. So Joyfully Me, like I know, Joyfully Me, she's a really, really great mom. Mother of two. And just like Jennifer as well, she's a mother. And she has, you know, kids to take care of and everything. And I think I just want to help you guys get access and get really, really informative things. And like I mentioned before, guys, Jennifer is always available for you guys as well. Like, it's not like you just get the stuff and then you have to do everything by yourself. Like Jennifer, they can always contact you and you can have one-on-one sessions like we did before, and you can ask even more questions, whatever they want. So it always feels like, even though you're independent, you always have Jennifer to help you out. You have myself to help you out. And there's always a really, really strong community so people can always succeed and help and promote everyone better.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so just to let people know, I'm going to let you know where you can get more information about it. So if you check out my blah blah blah, if you check out my website, artistjourney.org, let me show you really quickly here. If you check it out over here, what's going on right over here? So artistjourney.org, right? Periscope. If you go down over here, right, you scroll down all the way down over here, you can see my Periscope sponsors, right? We have live stream, like we said before, on it, audio blogs, and here's Nerium, okay? All you got to do is just click over here. You're going to get transported over here to the Nerium website, and over here you can get more information about getting started with products, or you can join the business. And like I said before, you can always contact Jennifer as well. Jennifer, she just started using Periscope. I've been telling her, you got to get on in it. It's going to change your life for the better. Thank you so much, Joyfully Me. Yeah, you can check out my website there, Periscope. For anyone who wants to be an independent person, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, and if you think you can help people in terms of being independent or in terms of skincare products and stuff, I totally recommend doing this. And Jennifer is always there to help you out. I'm always here to help you out, guys. And I'm always interested in finding really, really inspiring people who are independent, who are doing something great, and I really can't wait to see what you do with Periscope, Jennifer, because today's just the first day and we have no idea what amazing adventures we're going to have out of this. And also, for people who are interested, as you guys know, everything always gets deleted after 24 hours on Periscope. But what I'm doing is I'm going to be saving this video, and I'm going to upload it on YouTube, so you guys can always watch this again. You can always listen to it, get some more ideas. You can share it with other people to see if they want to get interested in it as well, and hopefully change everything for the better. Because if I'm doing really well with my community, if I'm doing well with my life, and I really just want to pay it forward with you guys. If anything, you learn something. And if it doesn't work out for you guys. You can always try something new, but I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a great opportunity for you. And I have, after having a really, really long conversation with Jennifer multiple times, I just feel more inspired to let you guys know, and more inspired to introduce you to this amazing woman over here. So, Jennifer, I just want to say thank you so much for doing this with me. I really hope that we can do this again another time.
Absolutely.
Also, she's going to be coming into Korea really soon. So she's coming to Korea. We're going to do a Periscope together. I think that would be amazing. We can check out the Periscope community over there and hang out and show you what the company is like over there. And I think it's going to be a really, really awesome experience.
It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited.
Yes.
And I'm excited for all your followers. And so anytime, just please let me know, and I can answer any questions, and we can do these as much and as often as possible. I can't wait to spread the word, and I can't wait to build an international team.
Awesome. So letting you guys know that I'm going to let you know what her name is on Periscope. It's at Jenn Blandon. So it's JenBlandon. All right. And then I'm going to be sharing this Periscope, so you're going to actually see her name there, and I'm going to tag her name on Twitter, so you can follow her on Periscope. Hopefully she's going to do some amazing things. And like I said before, guys, one last time, you can check out my Periscope page over here on artistjourney.org. Check out this link over here. Boom, you get transported to Nerium. You can either find out more about the products, or you can join the business as well. And Jay Chang, I'm looking at you, sir. You like to invest in important things. And if you got stocks on Twitter, if you got stocks on Google and all that stuff, boom, 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 boom. I totally recommend doing it with Nerium, sir. Your life will change for the better. Look at that smiling face you have on your profile. Look at that beautiful teeth. Man, if you put this stuff on your face, you will definitely look like you're back in high school again. Imagine that. It'd be amazing. And just put it once a night. Once a night, sir. Your life will change for the better. So, again, thanks so much, Jennifer. It was really, really fun doing this with you. And thank you so much, everyone, again. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Please feel free to ask Jennifer. And like I said before, I'm going to be doing more of these Periscope podcasts. I think this went out really, really well. I really enjoyed it. And if you guys have anyone else that you recommend that I should get in contact with, who knows? Like, the power of Periscope is amazing. We can get so many more influential and inspiring people that are doing some amazing things from all parts of the world. And I hope you guys got something positive out of it. Thank you so much for watching. Yay! Bleep, bleep, bleep. I have to do some work today. I'm going to go help some friends do some storyboarding for a music video. So if it works out well, I might be able to show you what that's like. And you guys can definitely check out me as usual. It worked really well. Thank you for the info. Oh, you're welcome, Debbie. Thank you for being part of this crowd. Like I said before, guys, everyone starts Periscope with 0. Everyone starts with nothing. You get no hearts. But in the end, if you are totally honest with everyone, if you are sincere, if you like to make really deep, meaningful relationships with people, it's not about wide relationships, guys. It's about having a deep relationship with all your friends. You're going to have these great opportunities like this. And if I had great opportunities like this, I want to let you guys know about it too, because the abundance is everywhere. Everyone can be successful together. And if I can change your life for the better, I hope that you guys can do the same for your friends and going. So that's what I call a positive pyramid scheme. How about that? You pay it forward, you let people happy, and then they get happy, and it's like a contagious thing. So as you guys know, I love doing that kind of stuff. So you just met another awesome person. So that's it, guys. Powerful Periscope Podcasting. We did a very good Periscope Podcasting. It was very nice today. Nice, yes, goal. Oh, I love these thumbs up with the flying money. You're like just poking the money with those with your thumbs. That's amazing. So thanks again for watching, guys. Have a great day wherever you are. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and good evening. And I love you all, guys. And remember, no one can ever take your hearts away. That's it, guys. Have a great time. See you soon. Bye-bye.